What's up, people? This is Bar Talk. I'm your host, Brandon T. So, Bar Talk, Brandon T. It's a let's say this place where we talk about all the social issues and what's happening in the world and so forth, and then what's happening in relationships and pretty much just give an evaluation of different things. And so, topic today's Bar Talk is a woman's body count. Like I said, if you looked over social media, you know that body counts has been the top of all rage and so forth. And these conversations along these lines, and hey man, you have to thank Kevin Samuel for making these type of conversations more popular. And so, with that being said, does a woman's body count matter? And I'm gonna say this: it does. It does. But not for the reasons that I'm saying most people think it is. Is that a woman has a high body count, people are like, oh, her stuff is not tight, her body, her sex isn't good, or whatever. No, that's not the reason I say that. The reason I would say is this: if a woman has a high body count, right, high number, and then paired it to her age and so forth, and you're like, you know what, that with a lot of people. So what that tells me is that this is that high number means there's a vast majority of those people, those guys she had sex with, or those guys that she wasn't like in a relationship or super feeling. And so that means and that in turn tells me that she's friendly with herself. You know what I'm saying? Something to think about, depending on your age and so forth, is that remember, you know what I'm saying, girls, you know what I'm saying, kiss a random person, hey man, just kiss. You know? And then, you know what I'm saying, who cares? She kissed this guy, that guy don't mean she would do anything. But then it went further along, like blowjobs and so forth. Woman, hey, don't mean nothing, hey man, just an activity and so forth. And women would just do these activities, met a guy, do that, and so forth. And now it's turned into sex, right? And it was, like I said, the sex turned into an activity. And so, if you look at it like this, so like I said, go back to the point where a woman has a high body count, and then you say the majority of that high number, vast majority of that high number of guys she wasn't feeling, like in a relationship or whatever, like, oh, I'm in love with that person, and this person's the only person to do with it, and then except that you got a decimal number of that, and then you got exercise everywhere else, right? Just, you know what I'm saying, boredom, you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 they want to do, we don't do it, the next thing we're doing it. So then that number, like I said, that number shoots the body count up high. So with that being said, not necessarily, like I said, I'm gonna say when I say a body count matters, like I said, you say, okay, look at the past, like, okay, she's done all this activity and so forth, and going forward, and then it turns into this: how are you treating me, right? So you can say that, you know what I'm saying, you're with her, and like I said, she has a high body count, that she do things just because, spirit of the moment, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily feeling somebody. Is she easier to get? Is she, how will her loyalty lie in that situation? That higher body count, say if she's less likely to be faithful or committed. You gotta think about it, right? So if you go back, if a lot of that sex was exercise, and okay, if exercise fun times, regardless of the guy, and then go and then look at it over here, that same behavior would carry in. That's why I said body counts do matter. I know some people like the physical to it and so forth. That doesn't matter. Women have babies, snapback, so forth. That part, and that's the point. It's how she looks at you, and how then what's her relationship to sex? Is it, like I said, when she starts looking at it as activity and so forth, the loyalty to you kind of dissipates. Yeah, but I like I said, I see. I'm gonna say a side note. I seen a woman was like, my body count shouldn't lie. We're not in a virtual society that everybody's virgin. But I get that completely. You know what I'm saying? But if you turn it into everybody can get everything out of you. Everybody can get everything out of you. Any guy that interacts with you can have sex with you, and so forth. There's no, you know what I'm saying, the slightest, oh man, attraction. I like his shoes, whatever you like about whatever, and find that one point, and then that guy can get you. Then, like I said, messes up the loyalty part. Because, like I said, when does that turn off, and so forth. So I guess it's more of a psychological thing than I'm saying the physical act of it. Like I said, can she be in turn? Can she bond with you to the point where she's loyal to you? If she's had so many other partners that what I'm saying she did, and then she desensitized herself for as far as relationships are concerned. Yeah. Like I said, like I said, if a woman, like I said again, if a woman's body count is high, then like I said, I'm not saying throw her away and don't mess with her or whatever. It's like, can you tell that she has an affinity for you? I guess you have to really, really get to know her, know how she interacts with other people, to know if you know what I'm saying, if she could be loyal to you, overcoming all these things, all this just having sex with people for exercise and sport. Yep. Like I said, it's been Bar Talk. Like, follow, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you later. Peace.